Ever scrolled through a playlist and hit play just because you saw a familiar name? We all do it. It's that instant recognition, that little voice in your head saying, "Oh, I like this artist." But here's the question. Do we listen to music because of the artist's name or because we genuinely connect with the sound? It's a question that's been debated since the dawn of recorded music. The power of a name, a brand, is undeniable. It can make or break a song before the first note even hits. Think about it. You're more likely to give that new Kendrick Lamar track a spin than a song by an artist you've never heard of, right? But why? Is it blind faith in the artist, or is there something else at play? Maybe it's a bit of both. We gravitate towards what we know, what we trust, and sometimes that trust is built on a name. But what about all the incredible music out there that never gets heard? The hidden gems, the future classics, stuck in the shadows because they lack that name recognition. It makes you wonder, are we missing out on something special? Familiarity breeds comfort. It's human nature. We find ourselves drawn to the artists, the genres, the sounds that already resonate with us. It's like slipping into your favorite pair of jeans. You know what to expect and it feels good. That's not to say we should only listen to the same 10 songs on repeat, but there's a certain reassurance in knowing that an artist we've loved before is likely to deliver again. It's a starting point, a shortcut to musical satisfaction. But this reliance on the familiar can create a bit of a musical echo chamber. We gravitate towards what we know, and sometimes that means missing out on the unknown, the unexplored. It's like sticking to the same dish at your favorite restaurant. It's delicious, sure, but there's a whole menu out there waiting to be tasted. So, how do we break free from our sonic comfort zones? How do we open ourselves up to the vast and diverse world of music waiting to be discovered? It starts with curiosity, with a willingness to venture beyond the familiar and embrace the unknown. Imagine this. You've poured your heart and soul into crafting the perfect song. Every note, every beat, a reflection of your passion, your truth. You release it into the world, and crickets. This is the reality for countless independent artists navigating the vast and often unforgiving music industry. Without the backing of a major label, without that recognizable name, it's an uphill battle for recognition. It's like trying to stand out in a crowded marketplace, each artist vying for attention. How do you cut through the noise? How do you convince listeners to take a chance on something new, something different, something that doesn't have that familiar name attached to it? The reality is, it takes more than just great music. It takes hustle, it takes strategy, it takes a relentless drive to get your music heard. It's about building a community, connecting with fans one by one, proving that your music deserves a place on their playlists, regardless of your name. Section 4. The popularity contest. Does everyone else know something we don't? Let's face it, popularity holds a certain sway over our perceptions. When a song tops the charts, when it's blasting from every speaker, it's hard not to be curious, right? We start to question, am I missing out on something amazing? There's a reason why certain songs become anthems. They capture a feeling, a moment in time that resonates with a wide audience. But does that mean every popular song is inherently good? Not necessarily. Popularity and quality aren't always synonymous. The danger is that we start to equate popularity with quality. We assume that if everyone else loves it, it must be good, right? But music is subjective. What moves one person might not move another, and that's okay. The key is to trust our own ears, our own instincts. To not be swayed by the hype, but to allow ourselves to form our own opinions. Because ultimately, the most important critic of the music we listen to is ourselves. Section 5. Beyond the hype. The true test of musical merit. So, how do we separate the hype from the heart? How do we determine if a song is genuinely good, or simply riding the wave of popularity? It's about listening beyond the name, beyond the hype, and allowing the music to speak for itself. Strip away the fancy production, the big budget music video, the social media frenzy. What are you left with? Is it a melody that sticks with you? Lyrics that resonate with your soul? A feeling, an emotion that transcends the artist behind it? That's the true test of musical merit. When a song can stand on its own, stripped bare of all the external factors and still move you, that's when you know you've found something special. It's about connecting with the music on a deeper level, beyond the superficiality of a name. It's like discovering a hidden gem in a vintage shop. It might not have the shine of something brand new, but there's a story there, a history, a certain charm that draws you in, and that's what makes it truly special. Section 6. Finding your sound. It's more than just a name. Discovering new music should be an adventure, a journey of exploration. It's about stepping outside our comfort zones, venturing beyond the familiar, and allowing ourselves to be surprised, challenged, and ultimately rewarded. Don't be afraid to dive into the unknown, explore different genres, check out emerging artists, give that song with 0 plays a chance. You never know what musical gems you might uncover. And who knows, you might even discover your new favorite artist, one that you connect with on a deeper level than just a name. Because at the end of the day, music is about more than just the artist behind it. It's about the feeling it evokes, the memories it conjures, the connection it creates. It's about finding your own personal soundtrack, a collection of songs that speak to you, regardless of who's singing them. Section 7. So what will you choose, the name or the music? The next time you're scrolling through your music library or exploring a streaming service, take a moment to consider why you're hitting play. Is it the name that drew you in, or is it the music itself? There's no right or wrong answer, but by being mindful of our listening habits, by questioning our own biases, we open ourselves up to a world of musical possibilities. So go ahead, explore, discover, and most importantly, listen with an open mind and an open heart. You never know what musical treasures you might find.